Yeah. So I got this revelation that I want to give y'all, right? Okay, so just a couple days ago, my wallet got stolen at Walmart, lost all my identification cards, ID cards, whatever, and everything, right? Now, we all know, as women, when we have our debit cards, our wallet, we are familiar with what's inside our wallet, what we got. Most of the time, we know our card numbers down and everything, right? So my card, so when my wallet was lost, I felt like my whole world was lost because that was like kind of like, everything, whatever. So I called, order new cards, boom, all that, right? But I was just sitting here and God was just sitting here telling me, like, you lost your old because you're coming in with your new. Just like when you turn over a new leaf and you go into your new season, you have to let your old ways go in order to grow into your new. And God was just telling me, like, out with the old, in with the new. Like, your old cards are gone, your old cards, your old wallet is gone. It's time for a new wallet. It's time for new cards. It's time for new everything because you're going to be new. And when he said that, I sat back and I was like, God, you might be on to something. Like, what you doing? So I heard God say, like, you are about to receive new blessings, new doors, new opportunities are about to open for you, and you have to get rid of your old ways. So I sat and I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I'm no longer doing the things that I used to do. I am going to definitely take my worship a whole lot more serious and just like devote a lot more of my time to God than I ever have before. But I say that to say, like, sometimes when things happen, it's always for a reason. We don't always understand the reason right then and there in the moment of when we lost something or something happened. We might not always know exactly why at that moment, but when you literally sit by yourself in silence and you just get that calm wind of whiff of God just telling you, this is what I wanted for you, you start to accept it, and you start to feel a lot different about the situation. Like, okay, that would have made somebody very upset, made somebody crash out and everything. But when stuff happen because God ordained it to happen, you feel a lot more just at ease with it. Like, you know what? This is beyond me. Like, God, I just need you to fix it or whatever. So I felt like that when I actually sat back and thought about it. Like, you know what? I can't even be mad. Stuff like this happens, and I just gotta understand that God has never left me nor forsaken me, so he won't do it now. And just because I don't have it don't mean that God won't provide. Like, God has always provided. Even when I didn't have it, God still provided. So I'm like, what will make me think like I'm not gonna be okay? I'm gonna be okay. Like, lately I have been so busy that I haven't been in my word as much as I normally used to, and I haven't been just giving my word. But I said, you know what, that's a sign from God to tell me, like, you moving too fast, slow down, and still obey my calling, because I know that God has a higher calling over my life, and I know that I need to walk in my calling, and I know I need to deliver the word for God, and I know I want to be a vessel for God, and I just want to work for God. I just want to be a blessing to other people, and I just want to be able to fill people up and just give and just share encouragement in the word of God, because with the stuff that we got going on now, baby, I feel like we all need God, okay? But it was just so crazy because I was sitting back and I was just telling me, like, you lost your old. stuff because I'm getting ready to prepare you with new stuff. Like, your new debit cards is going to have new money. Your new wallet is going to be attached to new funds. Like, God is like shaping me and preparing me for my new. So I'm like, you can't be upset at that. How can you be mad? You can't be mad. You can't even be mad. When God tell you that he is shaping you for better, you can't even be mad. So I'm like, you know what? You're right. You is so right, God. So even though I don't have no wallet, I don't have no debit cards, I don't have no nothing, I got that revelation from God today. And I definitely sat with that. I just love when God talks to me because it just be like, he just brings so much confirmation that it's mind-blowing. But y'all, I ain't gonna make this video long, I promise I'm not. But I probably should like get into your word because it's gonna lead you everywhere you need to go. It's gonna guide you with whatever you need to go do and everything. Like, when you hear God talking to you, you gotta literally listen. So yeah, y'all, that's it.